Okay, this is a continuation of the diet. I decided to go ahead and make this a two-part video because there is so much to share on this part of the series. I did mention about the calories and staying within the 1400 calories. You can do it. It is possible not to go over 2,000 calories. On average, I think most of us do that. And the portion control, I think, is probably one of the main factors, in addition to what we eat. A lot of us eat the wrong kinds of foods, very unhealthy foods, and then we're eating way too much of each of these things. Like I said in the last video with the comment that you can do it. You can eat 3 meals a day and 3 snacks and stay within your 1400 calories. It is possible if you eat the right things and stay within the portion. I cannot stress that enough. Changing your ingredients so that you can have your favorite foods. Some examples of some foods, because somebody wanted some recipes, and I said that I would mention at least a few things right now. In another video I'll go into more detail on recipes as much as I can. Me and Cheyenne love sliced banana, which is sweet by itself, with a little bit of sugar-free caramel. Also, I have found that I love for breakfast, with a thing of fruit, I usually have some kind of fiber item, whether it be a cereal. You got the Fiber One or Fiber Plus cereals, a whole wheat bagel, and just different kinds of whole wheat toast, anything like that with the fruit, or berries or something like that, or a smoothie or something with fruit in it. One of my favorites is the whole wheat bagel with a little bit of mozzarella on it. And what I do is I toast my bagel in the toaster, and then for about a few seconds I'll put some mozzarella cheese on it and melt it in the microwave. It's really good, you guys. Like I said, with a little bit of fruit. And then a fat-free pudding. You can have fat-free pudding. I have found the Snack Pack brand has only 80 calories for a snack. It's perfect. And if you are on this diet and following it according to the meal plan, like I said, you will not feel cheated. And the reason I say that is because I used to, eating the way I used to, the wrong way, one of those little pudding cups would not be enough for me. It'd be just enough to make me mad, as my husband would say. But now, one of those is just enough. Or if you still have a little bit of a sweet tooth, you can have a pineapple. That's a quote I'll share a little bit later. If you can't find the nutrition facts or the serving size for something, it's not on a package, say you go to a restaurant, a lot of that information you can look it up online. If you have access to the internet, if you're watching this video, obviously you do. So you can look it up on the internet, just about any nutrition fact, serving size, and things like that. Try to stay away and avoid those processed foods, fried foods. I know that goes back to what I was saying earlier, that you're not going to feel cheated. Oh, I'm not going to be able to have what I want. But if you find a lot of the healthier things that you do like, and like fish, if you eat more fish and chicken, baked, do it baked chicken instead of fried. you won't miss those items. I didn't. I didn't miss those items. This was not hard for me. Also, another suggestion I'd have, instead of using vegetable oil, I do still, pan fry some items from time to time. For my husband, he likes his fried potatoes, fried okra, pan fried. And instead of vegetable oil, I used olive oil in place of it. It's healthier for you. Also, instead of regular flour that I used to use, I used whole wheat flour to do the pan frying with as well. So you just do some modifications to some of your favorites. And again, staying within your 14 or 1500 calories for the day. In addition to the exercise, staying active, burning more calories than you're eating, and you will succeed, I promise. I am proof of that. Like I've mentioned before, those of you who've not been on Facebook and don't know, every Friday I weigh myself, and I've lost between 2 to 5 pounds a week. Most every week but 1 week. I actually gained 1 pound 1 week. This week also may be because I've been sick and not been able to do my exercises. So that's some of the extras that I wanted to share with you. Now I'm going to share some of my favorite quotes. Mo Walker says, "In the grocery store, stay away from the middle of the store. That's where all the processed food is. Shop in the other aisles where the fresh fruits and vegetables are." Like I said, you can have your processed foods and try to avoid it as much as possible. But if you are going to have any from time to time, just don't do it as often as you used to. That's what I would recommend. Just don't do it as often as you used to. Do it in like moderation. That's the word I always use with Cheyenne. Moderation. Don't do it often. And stay within your portions. 1 rather than 2 or 3 you used to have of a hot dog, for example. Matt Hoover says, "I can eat more healthy food than I can eat junk food. I can have an entire day's worth of food for 1,500 calories." Jeff Levine shares these things. He says, "I've always loved lox and bagels, but because bagels are so high in calories, I now substitute wassa bread. I can eat 5 slices of wassa bread, and it adds up to only 100 calories, with very little fat or carbohydrate. I put fat-free cream cheese on the wassa bread and the onions and lox, and I don't even taste the difference." That's just an example. Cheese can be one of the hardest foods to give up to lose weight. If you love cheese, substitute its low-fat or non-fat counterpart. Like I said, changing your ingredients. That way you can feel good about eating cheese again. Okay. Here's Jen Kersey. She says, "If you have a sweet tooth, eat fresh pineapple. Its sweetness is unbelievable." That's what I mentioned earlier. Here's some of the dining out strategies I wanted to share with you guys. You can still go out to eat. This is know the calorie counts of fast foods. For example, I know that a taco at a Mexican fast food restaurant has only 185 calories, so I order a taco. Matt Kmart says, "When eating out, always have a salad first. It will dull your appetite." Lisa Androne, and I love this one, she says, "Sometimes I will order whatever I want." Hear that? Say lasagna and salad with dressing on the side. However, I will have them bring a to-go box right away. I cut the lasagna in half and put half of the lasagna and half the salad in the box. That way you still get your lasagna, just not so much of it. For an example too, you can look up online ahead of time when you know where you're wanting to go, and check out their menu. Check out their menu and see what's available, and see if you can find a nutrition fact for it as well. Just some more facts and some more information. I hope this helps. Y'all have a great day, and I'll see y'all next time with the recipes or fitness, whichever I feel like. Share your questions too with me.